Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life. You're with Briggs and Hunter. I am Ryan. Thank you so much for joining us, and a very happy Wednesday to you all.
Yes.
Friday Eve.
Oh my God.
If you will, yeah.
Friday the 3rd.
Eve
is like,
squared.
you know, like Friday Junior is
Sure.
Thursday?
Yeah, that's true. This week is, by the way,
roll
this
with it.
week. Isn't this Friday the 13th this week?
It is, actually. You're
insane.
right.
There we go.
Spooky. Ooh.
I would say-
Fitting for a lot of Halloween events coming up this
That's
Very
year.
true.
fitting. I would tell myself to stop talking, but sadly I have the next story in the prompter. So coming up, we have a few weeks left before putting up your Christmas lights. Certainly gets more difficult due to the weather. So we have another Does It Work product to check out. This one is built to protect your cords from the elements. So we'll see how well it works.
Yeah, and we get to try out a few fall-themed drinks and desserts that you can find in the grocery stores here. We'll see if they're all winners, too.
That's what I'm most
Can't
excited
wait.
for. Yeah, that's the highlight. That's why I came to work today.
Get ready for some sugar. Okay, so we were talking about this a little bit yesterday. When these two were at Apple Fest, Hunter was on camera interviewing someone, an awesome vendor who was selling a garlic bread scented candle.
Yes.
And I told Hunter
Bring it out.
he needed to buy one for me. And guess what? Hunter delivered. We
brought
got a
it back.
garlic bread scented candle. Van Lowe Family Farm in Marengo, Wisconsin, with goat's milk and beeswax candle. So we've already smelled this. It smells certainly like garlic bread.
It's
Yes.
spot on.
Especially when you light it up. I
Yes.
mean, like it's
I could smell this all day. This
smell it from
literally
here.
would fool me if someone was burning this and
Seriously.
I was wondering if it was real bread or a candle. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
you would be thinking someone's putting together a whole Italian dinner.
Yeah.
You know? That'd be the perfect time to light it.
Yeah.
certainly. Yeah.
That's this is what attracted me to that stand, and I was talking with Rachel Van Lowe, who owns the candles and everything, and she's like, there's mixed emotions on this thing because it's so spot on. It's like, do you want your house to smell like garlic? Are you a more traditionalist with the lavender and things like that, or do you like this kind of smell? I like it, but I could probably only take it to a certain point, you know? Just maybe 20 minutes or so while I'm cooking,
Right.
but definitely not an all-day kind of candle.
No, yeah, just burning in your living room. It might smell a little bit like garlic for a long time, but hey, some people might like that. I think
Yeah.
I would.
True.
I
True,
might
like
like it,
some
but then
garlic.
I'd get really hungry too.
I was going to say, I'm hungry
I need
right
some
now.
real garlic bread.
Jeez.
Oh, well, we are almost already halfway through October somehow, and for the movie lovers out there, the box office is getting pretty spooky. There's a sequel to what is considered to be one of the scariest movies ever made. It's in theaters right now. That's The Exorcist Believer. It opened in theaters across the U.S. on Friday, and it's already topping the weekend box office with an estimated debut of $27.2 million. I am trying to look above the video that's playing right now because I don't want to be terrified.
What if I told you it's spooky?
Oh, it is, yeah. Oh, it is rated R, of course. There's also a new Saw movie out, too. I don't know if you guys have seen the other Saws, but we're already on Saw 10.
What is this, Fast and Furious? What? 10 movies?
It's been
These movies are pretty fast and furious. They really
family?
escalate
Oh,
quick.
man.
Yeah. If you've seen them, the Saw movies are another horror franchise. They take people through these life-threatening scenarios, see if they can beat the test. If none of those are your speed, though, there's also a new Paw Patrol flick out there.
Also scary.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am not a fan. I am not a fan of horror movies.
Really?
I cannot
Really?
stand horror movies because I just get spooked easily. I mean, like
Yeah.
even haunted houses, those types of things. I stay as quiet in the haunted house as possible, so that way the performers know I'm not there, so I can sneak by. You know, when you're screaming or like crying as you
That's
walk
who
by,
they're
they
attacking.
know. Yeah, they know to attack you.
Yep,
so,
exactly.
Stay as quiet as possible.
Yeah. My brother and I specifically used to watch all the Saw movies. We were way too young. I don't know how old we were. I'm sure my parents probably didn't even know. But we were watching them. We were probably like, I don't know, in late elementary school. And then we would make our little sister watch them too. And she was terrified.
Oh, I bet. That's
yeah,
mean.
Oh, so scared because she was significantly younger
Oh.
than us.
Oh my
Man.
gosh.
She, had probably some trauma from that. We also used to play this haunted house game with her when we'd take her through some dark hallways in our house and scare her. She still talks about that to this day. I'm sorry, Gates. I'm very sorry. Yeah.
Both my parents were the youngest children, and so sometimes they take out that anger on us as little kids.
Oh, gosh.
So we let out in the middle of nowhere, and my dad would make me, who was probably 6 years old at the time, my brother was 4, and we'd go out and we'd get groceries from the truck, and it was dark. There was no lights on. We're in the middle of the woods. My dad would hide underneath the truck, and we'd go walking out there, and all of a sudden he'd grab both of our ankles, and we'd just, we'd be bawling right away and going right inside to Mom and giving her a big hug, and my mom just angry at my dad. It was the funniest thing.
He's like, this is why I had kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he had kids, and it scarred us a little bit, but it's worth it.
Now we're all heading to therapy.
Exactly.
Hey, it is Wednesday. We got to get to some of our favorite viewer comments before we head to break soon. We actually have to start with a good complaint. This one comes from Lisa K on Facebook, who told us, so much fun. However, I got one complaint. Your show goes by too fast. Your producers need to stretch it to an hour. So we'll talk to our producers about that.
Yeah, there we go.
Might be a while, but maybe
need
goal
some
for
more
the
guests.
future.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's a lot of material.
Sure is. Here's another. Judy L. gave us a raving recommendation on Facebook, posting that this is by far the best show on television these days. Another one, yeah. And it personifies happiness and living a fun life. And all three of us apparently ooze goodiness. Or goodness.
We're going to be oozing sugar after our next block here. But Hunter was professing his love for Taylor Swift last week.
Yeah.
And we got a comment from an old coworker, Peter Kavakauskas. Peter said, no, I have spent the last few years of my professional career confessing my love for Taylor on those very airwaves.
You're stepping on Peter's toes, Hunter.
I guess I am. Now we got to fight. So Peter, come on back. Let's go. Me and you, we're fighting for Taylor Swift.
It's a long drive or flight for him.
It is.
Maybe a karaoke duel.
Hey, there we go. A little Taylor Swift.
And last but not least, one more person chimed in on what a Packers mascot might be. She says, a Gouda cheese. Oh, that's good because they're a Gouda team.
Oh, that's clever, Lois.
Nice one, Lois.
Not after the Packers lost on Monday night, too. Yeah.
That's okay.
They're a Gouda franchise in the history. There we go.
It was close. We'll be right back after the break with some special treats.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, so we are officially getting through the fall season.
Yeah.
And there are all sorts of pumpkin-related and fall-related tasty treats, so I decided to head over to Cub Foods and Super One Foods to see what I could find. And as you can see, we have a whole array.
Look at that.
Thank you,
deliciousness.
Ryan,
Of
for your work
course.
on this. Oh my gosh.
Gosh,
I know
working
the
away.
bank account might be hurting, but our stomachs might be hurting as well later with all this goodness. But in the meantime, I think we'll be doing all right.
This is gonna go down as my favorite segment so far on the show. We should keep bringing this segment back. That's for sure.
Maybe
Second only to the apple pie judging, I'm sure.
That's true.
Yes.
Two.
involving
One and
food.
two up there. So I thought no better way to start than with, I don't even know how you pronounce this company, Stoke Cold Brew Coffee, which is pumpkin creamed flavored. So
Cold brew,
something to wash it
Pour me
down.
up.
So let's see what color
I'll
it kind
pass
of comes
this
out
down
as.
to you,
I mean,
Hunter.
sure,
my
yeah.
friends. Here
Okay,
you go.
thank
a
you.
little chocolate milk type vibe.
You guys know how much I love coffee.
Hunter's not a big coffee guy, so you can
Hunter
pretend it's chocolate.
is
There we
not.
go. I like that.
Let me know
Okay.
what you guys
All right.
think about
Cheers.
that.
Are we waiting for you too, Ryan? Cheers.
No, you guys can have it first. I'm
Okay.
going to read a little off the packaging saying they're sorry, not sorry for how this tastes. And it has all the autumn feels to it.
That's pretty good.
Good?
I like it. I love coffee, though. Any kind of coffee.
Should not have looked at
The
Hunter as soon
truthful
as I was tasting
reaction
it.
from
Ooh.
Hunter, yeah. You like?
That is, it's quite sugary. Quite sugar. I'm much of a
I
black
like it.
coffee cold brew
Okay.
type guy, so
Okay.
a little too much creamer in there for me. But I still think it's all right.
man.
Hunter, thoughts on that?
Why are you taking another sip?
As he works his way through it,
I just
sadly.
hate coffee. I don't know. There's a little pumpkin spice to me and a whole lot of coffee. I don't like
Let's
that at all.
move on to
That's
something
all right, though.
Hunter might like. Let's try the Little Debbie's pumpkin spice rolls.
Why not?
I'm gonna like these.
And
I like these things.
as we learned before the segment even
imagine
started,
it's
Briggs
this guy.
LaSavage here has never had a Twinkie.
Never.
That's insane.
I know. I had never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
wow.
I don't eat ketchup. I know. And
You don't
now
like
I know.
What?
You don't believe in
This-
ketchup?
I don't believe it exists. Yeah. I know.
You guys are going to like that.
Okay.
That is,
This looks like something I will like. yeah.
that is some pure goodness coming out with
here we
Little
go.
Debbie's. I don't know if there's anything special in the box I need to know about. They got a nice slice of pumpkin pie on the
Yeah,
front.
read some stuff about it. What you got?
I don't know if there's anything. The name pumpkin comes from the Greek word pepo, meaning large melon.
Hey!
You know, pumpkins are a
Language
fruit.
lesson too.
I did not know pumpkins
I
were
would have
fruit.
guessed vegetable for sure, but
sure.
that works.
I'm just gonna keep
I'm
eating
gonna take
this.
another bite. Yeah.
And that Little Debbie's coming out with some hot facts about over 1.5 billion pounds of pumpkin are produced in the U.S. every year.
Is that serious?
According to Little Debbie's, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know
That's
what to tell you.
amazing. This one was so good.
There was just a Minnesota farmer, I believe, who won a contest in California for the heaviest pumpkin this year.
No
I think
way.
we talked about that on the 4 p.m. the other day.
Oh, you're right. I remember.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
kind of half listening. As I typically do.
Busy forecasting.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Busy
was too busy
forecasting.
worrying about winds and whatnot. We have
I'm gonna have some more of this drink
Yeah,
too.
we have another
Not me.
pumpkin theme from Little Debbie, Pumpkin Delight Cookies. So
They're actually-
mine looks a little scary.
They're shaped like
yeah, 100. I don't know if with the lighting that's going to work
Oh,
out
yeah,
there.
that's not how that works.
It's got like some sort of pumpkin fruit filling as its eyes and as its mouth.
Okay.
Oh, that's,
I gotta open
Anything that smiles back at me, I like it.
I beg your pardon.
the snack that smiles back.
That's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the roll. See, you can kind of see the filling
That's
on
winking
Hunter's
at
side
you.
over there.
It's winking at you.
Missing an eye now, though, sadly.
I do the same bite on mine.
So as you guys are
this
putting
is
that
pretty
down,
good.
I'm gonna start pouring you guys some pumpkin ice cream.
Nothing like washing down pumpkin with more pumpkin. I love
Briggs, I
it.
should
Bring it on.
hand you the bottle of this coffee.
Thanks, Ryan.
Take it home. Hunter, can I have your mug, please?
Oh, of course you can.
Here's some more coffee if you'd like some.
No, I'm good.
This pumpkin pie ice cream is coming from Kemp's, limited edition. Should be all year edition, dude.
Yeah.
All right, it
Feeling
says
the-
pumpkin ice cream swirled with real pie crust pieces.
I've
Oh,
had
really?
this before, I believe, and it is good.
They are not.
really?
I will say.
Did I pour myself one? Yes, and this is my spoon. I forgot.
I got a pie piece. Now that's
How is
really
it?
good. I will be honest, I don't love regular pumpkin pie. But this I really like. Pumpkin
Wow.
pie ice cream, yeah.
This
is very good.
This reminds me of Dairy Queen's Pumpkin Pie Blizzard, which is like the best thing on this planet. This is really good with the crust pieces.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
And if you guys are ever at Ursa Minor in Duluth, they have this like salted maple and pumpkin twist cone thing. I mean, it's pretty insane. What are we missing for the final one? Oh, we're missing
Cheerios.
the Cheerios. As we learned from Briggs too before, there are some jokes on the back. I forgot which one is the best one.
Is there a best one?
Why was the movie about Vanilla Spice Cheerios so good?
Why?
It had amazing cinnamon-tography.
Okay.
For all you dad joke lovers out there.
Those
All
folks
right.
at General Mills.
What do you
yeah.
think? Just pour it in your...
And my ice cream.
We're gonna have ants. This
Oh,
is
man.
the start.
I bet this mixes
Wow.
very
30
well.
This
seconds.
is
Ice
actually going to be a hidden gem,
good
ice cream and Cheerios.
Yep.
Let's see. There might be a lot of crunching in the microphone here.
Oh yeah.
That was some milk.
I think we just uncovered a wonderful combination.
No more crunch on top. Cheerios
Try
on
it
that.
at home, my friends.
All
Try
right.
it at home. Ice cream and Cheerios.
Super
That's
good.
amazing.
All right, thanks for all those fall items coming up. If you're like Briggs, you're hoping to get Christmas lights up, we'll see another Does It Work product. I mean, what an awesome time eating those desserts.
Yeah.
Huh? Did you guys have a favorite?
So yummy.
Boy.
This coffee, I think,
For
is my
real?
favorite. Yeah, I poured myself more. It was so good.
And I do have to apologize. It was Wild State that has the ice cream in Duluth,
Okay.
not Ursa Minor.
Okay.
Friday night, I was at Ursa Minor and then went to Wild State.
Oh,
so,
sure.
you know.
That
I
makes
think
sense.
Ursa does have some Love Creamery ice creams. So
Oh,
little
true.
mini ice
Those are
creams
so
you can.
good, too.
Yeah,
Don't
delicious.
even talk about Love Cream.
Mine was the roll though, the Twinkie thing, whatever that
I think
was.
the roll is
with the
probably
cream in
my
the center.
favorite too.
Oh, I was so
super
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
Let's go to fall to winter here. huh?
Ooh, I like that plan.
Let's. Putting up holiday lights, it can take hours, but the weather can mess all of that hard work up in just a few minutes, unfortunately.
Yeah, the makers of this new product say that their device can protect your holiday lights from rain and snow, though.
Rachel Hackbarth, our favorite, puts them to the test in this week's Does It Work?
You could say Mark Marshall has a lot in common with Clark Griswold, transforming his home into a huge light show for the past 13 years. And just like Mr. Griswold, sometimes his lights are not twinkling. In his case, it's thanks to snow or rain. He's hoping the $29.95 Twist and Seal will protect his holiday display from outside elements so that doesn't happen anymore.
You could pretty much name the issues, even as far as having to fix them. They break all the time.
Our Light Safety Combo Pack comes with 5 small attachments and 1 large protector.
That's actually a pretty impressive. The whole inside here is rubber.
Since we're working with a bigger display, we're testing out the bigger attachment. This is for standard cords.
Well, it's a little challenging to put it in, but I wouldn't say it's extremely difficult. You're not going to have to repeat this process. You do it once and it's going to be fine.
Since there's no rain, we're going to spray our cord to make sure we're sealed.
So that's a torrential rain. You really wouldn't get anything quite that extreme.
When Mark twists open our device, he finds.
The water did get into the very first section right there.
But he points out those tiny droplets never touch the electrical connection itself.
Well, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of protection on each side.
We're now moving on to the smaller device.
Okay, that's a couple inches of rain, I'd say.
So how does our smaller set last in this rainstorm?
It's dry in there.
Mark says the twist and seal works, and while he might not be able to put them on all 500 of his electrical cords, for a smaller display, this could be a lifesaver.
So Mr. Griswold gives a seal
Mr. Griswold is very impressed.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
Now, I think
right.
all of the things that we've seen so far have been terrible products. I think this product, I think it works. I think this is a fantastic idea. Usually I use a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag to hide the cord or whatever, but I think this is actually a great idea to keep everything dry. That's not bad at all.
I didn't even consider the fact that it needs to be dry.
Yeah,
The plug, yeah,
Well,
man.
we were talking about our top 5 the other day, Briggs, putting up those Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Are we talking a ton for you? Are we talking a little bit, a little tiny strand? How much we talking?
I think I need I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Grinch,
Yes.
when Martha May Houlier is like, she's got her lights going up like that.
Yep.
That's the product I need Rachel to review. See if that
Do you
works.
actually deck out your place like that?
No, I never have. I never
okay.
have, but I want to.
Okay.
I would love to, but I don't have the time or the skill set, I think, to correctly put on my lights. So I got to figure that out. Maybe that product could help, though. I didn't even consider keeping the plugs
Maybe
dry.
me and Hunter are going to have to come help put up some lights.
I think that's not a bad plan.
Thank you for signing yourself up.
Just
We'll
one
be meeting
strand.
Saturday morning at
You gotta bring
7
treats though.
a.m. Yeah.
Yep, that's the plan.
Oh boy. Well, coming up after the break, we're looking ahead to some dog-filled fun for tomorrow's show. Oh man, I feel like I consumed a whole lot of sugar in a very, very short amount of
It's going to
time.
be a big crash later on.
Yeah.
It's gonna slow us down. We're hitting the brakes
Oh,
on
goodness.
today.
Wow.
That's all right though. It was a good day.
It has been a good day. Seriously, I'm being affected by all this sugar. Oh man, well, good news. We've got some more fun coming up tomorrow. We want to show you a fun trip we made down to Barnum, where we got to meet up with the folks at Liberty Canine. And they are a grooming service, a dog training service, and a whole lot more. They board your pups too. Harry and I have been going there for a long time, and we've learned so much, so we wanted to share that with you guys too. They have a lot of advice for pet owners out there. It was a great conversation, and we can't wait to share it with you all. So many dogs too. It'll be, if you tune in for anything, it'll be a lot of video of dogs.
Your dream tree about your field of dogs.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, I lived my dream. It was fantastic.
Is there such thing as too many dogs, Briggs?
Never. No. Never.
That's the land of dogs right there.
Yeah, it would be great. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what's 3 more dogs in my house of already 2 dogs. No, that
Matt's like,
might be a
time
little
out.
much.
Harry's like, wait a minute. Do I get less treats if there's more dogs in the house?
Yeah, he is the one keeping me in check. Yeah, Matt and Harry wanting to be all the attention. Oh, thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.